back with the MX80. I'm gonna try to get the clutch put back together today. See how that goes. I got new friction plates to put in. So got some new springs. So the old hardware came off. And then old friction plates don't look terrible, but I figured I'd just replace them since I'm already in here replacing everything. Also, I noticed something kind of weird when I was going through the clutch stack. There's these cushion rings. They're supposed to go between the friction plates. And for some reason, when I took it off, two of these were stuck together. And they were just on top of the whole thing. So I don't know what that was about, but it wasn't right. Probably surprised this clutch worked at all. But like I said, I don't know the history of the bike. People have definitely been in this motor before I took it apart, so hopefully we get it back together and working. I also got the steel plates in here. They got a little tiny bit of rust on them. Let's see if I can get them cleaned up. Maybe with a Scotch-Brite, get them so they can bite real nice in the future. But start off, I'll get these plates soaking in some oil. That way when they go in, they're wet, and we'll go from there. Alright, those all got a nice layer of oil on them. I'm gonna set them aside for now and just let them soak for half hour. Depends on how long it takes to get the rest of this put together, but we'll set them aside for now. Oh, next up, and I forgot to mention this, I get this rod back in. It actuates the clutch when you pull the lever. This long piece goes on the other side. This little plunger piece goes on this side. Once you get the clutch pack back in, goes behind the cover over this. And don't forget your little ball bearing that goes in there. So I'm going to get that in now so I don't forget about it in the future. So first off, we're going to put this side back in, this rod. Looks the same on both sides. This was the side originally sticking out. It's got some corrosion on it. It's just hanging out right here. So I think I'm going to try to flip it around. Get this fresh end riding against the seal. Maybe it won't leak any oil. We did put a new seal in here. These are fun to find. Nice and cheap if you can find one. But anyways, I'll get this oiled up, slid back in there, and we'll flip it back around. Let's let that hang out for now. The seal's working like it's supposed to. Wipe all the oil off. Let's see if I can probably maybe get a drop or two down in there from the other side when I get that clutch back on. But just let it sit like this for now. Okay, so that took way longer than I was planning on, but this is what we ended up with. Like I said, they're decent looking, not perfect. I think they'll be fine for the MX80. If this was a motocross bike, I would probably just buy new ones, but they cleaned up pretty good. So we're just gonna use them, I guess, if I have any issues. This will be my first culprit. Also, I figured you guys didn't want to watch me scrub them with a Scotch-Brite pad for the last hour, so we'll just cut to them being clean, huh? But I think ready to start assembling this clutch, so that'll be good. Alright, so here's that little plunger piece. And we got this little ball bearing. They gotta go in there. So I already have the rod in from the other side. I'll get a little oil on these and drop them through so I don't forget them. Okay, so there we have it. Clutch is in. We got all new clutch plates in. We got everything put back in the correct order. We got new clutch springs in. Finished torquing these off, so they're the right torque spec. Everything's still moving nice and free. We didn't screw anything up yet. So hopefully that all works. Like I said, maybe those steel plates, they might not work, but if they don't, I'll know what's wrong and I can get new ones put in there in the future. But for right now, I think we're in good shape. I'm gonna call it there. As always, thanks for hanging out. I will catch you guys next time.